As sure as the sun will rise, as sure as the leaves will fall, as sure as your Aunt Tilda's fruit loaf can be used as bricks, you can be sure that all November long, Franklin Sussex Automall will save you thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Get a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $169 a month. Or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $229 a month.
You can also be sure you'll get the credit help you deserve. You're sure to save more at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
We go to Jefferson High School for this key Patriot Red Division class, and both teams exchange punts before Thomas Agudo takes it on the sweep, and watch him put on the brakes, reverse field, and pick up 14 yards and a first down at the Jefferson 37 for Sparta. And Sparta caps a 62-yard drive here on this 1-yard touchdown run from Thomas Agudo, and Sparta has a 7-0 lead with 2:14 left in the first quarter, and that's our score through 1. Second quarter we go, and on fourth down, watch punter Andrew Benfatti of Jefferson flip it to Matt Capello, who takes off, and he gets the first down to the Sparta 45 after the 16-yard pickup on 4th and 11. Nice play there. Same drive, and on 3rd and 11 from the 27, it's Jefferson quarterback Anthony Johnson rolling out, and he hits Andrew Benfatti for 15 yards, and it's 1st and 10 from the 12 for the Falcons. The Falcons cap the scoring drive here on the jet sweep. Matt Capello gets the edge, and he takes it in from 13 yards out, and the Falcons tie the game at 7 at the 7:24 mark of the second quarter. Jefferson does get the ball back and faces a 3rd and 5. Coach Jerry Venerino calls for the option pass, and it's Matt Capello delivering the perfect pass to a wide-open Andrew Benfatti, and watch him make the terrific move, and he shakes the tackler and then gets into the end zone with a 64-yard touchdown, and the Falcons have a 14-7 lead with 4:24 left in the quarter. Great call there by Coach Venerino. Third quarter we go with Jefferson holding the 14-7 lead, and this time Sparta coach Frank Marciano goes to some trickery, and it's Eric Castorina on the reverse, and he takes off for 36 yards and a first down to the Jefferson 39. After one of several penalties, it's 1st and 15 from the 43. Sparta quarterback Anthony Broccoletti has all sorts of time. He finds Ben McDonald, who had a great game as he gets the catch, and it's a first down at the Jefferson 26. And the Spartans cap the drive here on 2nd and goal. Once again, it's Thomas Agudo takes it in, this time from 3 yards out. And after the PAT, we are tied at 14 with 3:39 left in the third quarter. All right, Jefferson had an answer, and it's quarterback Anthony Johnson rolling out. He gets a great blitz pickup from Justin Ranzio, and he finds a wide-open Joe Patelli, who cuts inside, breaks the tackle, and he races into the end zone with a 72-yard touchdown, and Jefferson retakes the lead, 21-14, with 3:18 left in the quarter. Wow! All right, Sparta has the ball on its next possession. It's Anthony Broccoletti to Eric Castorina on the lateral, and Castorina connects with Ben McDonald with a big 44-yard connection as Andrew Benfatti saves the touchdown, and it's 1st and goal, Sparta at the 6. Big play there. And Jordan Griffin takes it in from a yard out, and after 3 quarters of play, it's tied at 21. What a game. All right, fourth quarter to go. Jefferson's driving to take the lead once again. But watch Ryan Richardson of Sparta with a big hit. The ball pops loose, and it's Robbie Gannat with the recovery to kill the drive. Huge play there for the Spartan defense. The Spartans embark on a drive and face a 4th and 8 from the Jefferson 37, and it's Anthony Broccoletti with all sorts of time firing it down the middle to Kenny Olkers for the huge first down for 25 yards to the Jefferson 12. The Spartans then would take the lead here with 6:39 to go on the 7-yard burst from Thomas Agudo, and the 7-1 Sparta Spartans would hold on for the wild 27-21 victory to bounce back from last week's loss and clinch a share of at least the Patriot Red Division as Jefferson falls to 4-4.
We bounced back really well. We knew we had to win this game in order to stay top 4 in our group. And first half was slow, but second half we really executed. And guys found ways to get open on crucial downs, like Kenny on that 4th down. It was really a must-needed drive and a must-win game.
First half, we didn't play well at all, and We went into halftime. Coach Marsh fired us up. We went out and got the job done in the second half.
We needed a game like that last week to check ourselves. That's what Coach always says. We need a reality check every once in a while. And a game like this, again, another test, but this time we came out with the win, and that's what we need to get ready for playoffs.
First of all, I'm proud of our kids' efforts. I think Jefferson's got some good players, and they obviously came out to play tonight. So I'm proud of our kids coming out of halftime and getting the job done in the second half.
This Sparta team showed a lot of mental toughness tonight. They came in banged up. They were coming off a tough loss to West Morris. They were down in this game, and they had a lot of penalties, but they found a way to win.
That's always something that you can build on going into the playoffs. We got some kids who are out, but we definitely have some kids who are stepping up big time. Looking at our receivers tonight, I think Ben McDonald had some really big catches. Kenny Olkers actually had a couple of big catches in the fourth quarter. So all those things that, if people are injured, people got to step up. At the end of the day, it's high school football. So I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of their resiliency at the end.
We were down at halftime, and Coach came up to us, and he's like, hey, don't keep your heads low, keep them high. And we came out in the second half knowing we needed to put points to stop in the score, and that's exactly what we did.
Staying focused, just knowing Sparta football is still here, and that just because a man goes down, a man can step up. Ben McDonald, he had a huge game. He stepped up. And then Candeloro, he doesn't even know the tight end position, comes in. Coach Slobosian taught him all week, the routes, and he really, really stepped up in this game. I'm proud of him.
We're a very mentally tough team, and I think that goes to the coaches because they're always steering us in the right direction and encouraging us to play our best.
Sparta loves to sling the ball around. Everyone knows that, but Coach Frank Marciano knows that doesn't work unless you have a good running game. They established that tonight, and Tom Segudo had a big night with 3 touchdowns.
Well, last week, we didn't really establish the run at all. We had a very tough time establishing the run. So this week we came out and we ran the ball as hard as we could. Our line did a great job pushing forward, and I just followed behind their blocks.
All week, our line has been working extra hard to actually dominate out here. And Agudo found his gaps tonight, and the line was able to push the defense back.
Big play in this game. Jefferson's driving, tied at 21. Ryan Richardson makes a big hit. Robbie Gannott recovers the fumble, and then Sparta takes the ball, drives down, and scores the eventual game-winning touchdown.
I pressed my gap. The running back bounced outside. Then I saw our free safety, Ryan Richardson, come up and deliver a huge hit. The ball popped out. I was in the right place at the right time and scooped it up.
It's always been a game of momentum. If you could find a way to steal momentum and use it to your advantage, and luckily with that big turnover, gave us some juice right there, and we started driving. Unfortunately, we had some penalties, but at the end of it, it finished with a touchdown. So.
Sparta has a big game next week against High Point. They clinched at least a share of the Patriot Red tonight. High Point only has 1 loss in the division. That's the Morris Hills. So if they win next week, division's all theirs. Gets them ready for states.
Next week against High Point, they're a great team. We want to win against them, not only to win the conference outright, but also to have momentum going into the playoffs.
Big game. I don't know what their record is, but I think it should always be a good game. High Point's a good team. We just got to come out early. We can't have these first half slip-ups and be down. We got to come out firing and have a good first half.